openly restricts the scholarships to African American and Black students. Like, this is crazy. African American and Black students. It's like they want this confusion on purpose. Nobody else is confused but other people when they come to where we at. That's the only confusion that happens.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. So check this out. The CBC is getting sued, all right? It's a federal lawsuit. Now, it ain't from what I was thinking before I seen this. I thought that maybe, the family may have seen how the CBC is using the term African American, and they're seeming like nothing is coming to foundational Black Americans, and they're not honoring our change to where we want to be, called an American from here, the FBA term, freedmen. We got a lot, but we don't, we want to respect the ancestors that came from this land, and they throwing the African on there. So I'm gonna go over this on what's happening right now with this lawsuit, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. So this is about scholarships. All right. So it says American Alliance for Equal Rights files federal lawsuits alleging that Congressional Black Caucus spouses education scholarship violates the Civil Rights Act of 1866 by limiting awards to African American and Black students. So y'all see how now they're seeing how broad is being. Now you're seeing African American and Blacks. So it's like now they want to open it up even more. So now, with this Black and brown, they probably want to throw everybody in there. And this is what seems to happen to all of our resources. Everything that we are control of, it seems like it's for everybody. But nothing that anybody else has is never for us. So I'm actually against the lawsuit because I need it for Black Americans. We need to be filing a lawsuit and saying that this is not being, our image, name, and likeness is being used and resources is not going to us. Okay, so let me get to the article. It says in Fort Worth, Texas, April 2nd, the American Alliance for Equal Rights filed a federal lawsuit in the United States District Court of the District of Columbia against the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, alleging the foundation CBC Spouses Education Scholarship is an unlawful race-based contracting program that violates the Civil Rights Act of 1866. The complaint is attached. The foundation openly restricts the scholarships to African American and Black students. Like, this is crazy. African American and Black students. It's like they want this confusion on purpose. Nobody else is confused but other people when they come to where we at. That's the only confusion that happens. The foundation website's FAQs page and promotional brochures state plainly that non-Black applicants are ineligible. The foundation has administered the program in this racially discriminatory manner every year since 1988, awarding over $11 million to date exclusively to Black recipients. The lawsuit also challenges a second eligibility requirement, which requires the applicants must reside or attend school in congressional district represented by a member of the Congressional Black Caucus. This is where they're trying to put politics in it. So they're going to have the people who they're trying to groom come up and get all of the resources. Because CBC membership is restricted to Black members of Congress, this geographic operates as an additional racial proxy, further excluding non-Black students from eligibility. So Section 1981 guarantees all persons the equal right to make and enforce contracts without respect to race. Because the program involves contracts and imposes rigid racial quotas, the scholarship is unlawful. AAER has several student members who are ineligible to apply for the scholarship because they are not Black. The Alliance seeks a declaratory judgment that the scholarship violates an injunction bearing the foundation from considering race in programs administration, and an order requiring the foundation to reopen and rerun the application process under racial neutral criteria. So now we seeing, in my opinion, it just seems like more and more of our resources is now being diluted that we have to share with. So Edward Blum, the president of AAER, said racial discrimination is wrong no matter which group it favors or harms. A scholarship program that tells students they are ineligible because of their race and the race of their representatives violates one of our nation's oldest civil rights. Blum added, members of Congress represents constitutions of all races. So all qualified students, regardless of their race, deserves the same opportunity. Now, this the website right here, and you see how they, basically trying to groom some new Sambos. They're trying to have our people that, they can follow up with the same stuff that the Congressional Black Caucus is doing. They talk about the scholarships that each year we award more than 300 scholarships to students that demonstrate leadership and the ability through community service and academic talent. Our scholarship programs support current and upcoming college students across variety of disciplines. So that's all the scholarships they have. See how they try to recruit the next upcoming Congress members. But this is, in a way, they're gatekeeping for certain people who only fit certain principles, and it's going deeper than just Black. It's going, who's gonna put us in a better position with Congress, or who has that connection to where they know they're gonna move accordingly. In my opinion, that's what I feel like. Like, with it being tied to the Congressional Black Caucus. Yes, we do need resources, and we do need, like, we haven't benefited from this as it's been going on. I think a lot of other people have. So this lawsuit, I don't think it works in our favor. If it was us suing at us not getting the resources, which we can still do, it's never too late to be great. But this still, to me, is it's gonna open resources that's for us, and it's going to dilute it, so it's more people we're going to have to share scholarship money with. So definitely, I think if anybody should have been filing a lawsuit, it should have been Foundation of Black Americans. That's something that I'm gonna put in the Discord and tell everybody, like, hey man, this is something that we should have been on first, in my opinion. But I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Y'all know we do go live. We're going live tonight, and we do go live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So y'all pull up and let me know what y'all think, man. We're gonna go over a lot of topics. I appreciate everybody who's been subscribing, who just subscribed to the channel and been subscribed. Love and appreciate the support. Y'all know how we do, man. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understand. Standing on business for the lineage. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
Community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.